Welcome, my fantasy neighbors. Welcome to the next episode of Don't Tread on Me, Fantasy Football Weekly. Hey, Kate. So this week we're gonna have a guest. Guest this week is gonna be Benny Colon, the coach of Guardians of the NFL. We may also have a call-in from Kaboom 69, his brother Jerry Colon. We might have a little stop-in from Milanista. We'll see. We have a busy show this week, and we're off. Let's start it. Welcome. This is another edition of Don't Tread on Me, Pro Fantasy Football Weekly. I'm your host and commissioner of the league, Marty Amoroso. This week's show is sponsored by Dutch Master, Vanilla Dutch. Get one, open it up, take out the guts, you know what to do. And we're going to start the show off recapping last week's show. Oh, who could that be knocking at my door? Who could that be knocking at my door? Well, let's see who this is knocking at my door, should we?
Hey.
Well, it's my good neighbor and
What's
coach
up?
of Guardians of the NFL, Benny Colon.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Hello. Welcome.
doing?
Come on
Good.
in. There he goes. Welcome, and we're back. All right, here we go, Benny. You want to recap the last week's games?
Yeah, sure. Why
Go
not?
right ahead.
My pleasure. Well, week 7 was a crazy week for a lot of teams. Some teams went above 500. Some teams went under. Our first and second place teams ended up being first and second place. Well, we'll start off by InfoWars versus the Incas. InfoWars came out on top and beat the Incas. Sorry, Cello, you had to lose sometime. Second, we have Stoner Jets Chris, still on top, versus These Hoes Ain't Loyal. He beat him 92-73. Good job, Stoner Jets. I'm coming for you.
I don't even think These Hoes Ain't Loyal is paying attention to his roster, right? You don't think so either?
I don't know either.
Yeah.
You know, I need to talk to him. Maybe, yeah, that's his job.
I'll make a call.
All right. Third game, we got Gridiron Gang against Soaring Foreign. And Gridiron Gang came out on top. Very, very close game. But Soaring Foreign, your luck's starting to run out. Well, then again, you never even had the luck to begin with.
Bottom of
Still
the barrel.
Sitting down dead last. And next game, what a surprise. Very big surprise game. It was a little FIFA against Kaboom 69. Kaboom 69 surprisingly came out on top against Little FIFA 92-78. Wow. Congratulations to Kaboom 69
He needed
for
that win.
embarrassing a Little FIFA. Maybe he needs to go back and check out his roster and see he needs to make some adjustments. Kaboom 69.
I believe they might have a trade in the works, you know?
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on that, you know?
Yeah,
I think it needs to
definitely.
happen.
Definitely. And now
Game
for
of the
the
week.
game of the week. Now I did watch last week's Fantasy Football Weekly, and the guest person of the owner of Milanista was Lipo. Well, I need to just say that Lipo, you lost, and a very bad loss because I beat you by 20 points, 93-73, and that put me on top, which put you on the bottom.
Oof.
It was the fight for 500, and I came out above 500, and he's below 500.
Boom!
Bam!
All right. And when we come back from this commercial break, we're going to go on to the next segment.
Hello, I come to you from Islamabad. I'm here selling this beautiful axe, sharpened, cut like butter. I show you. Allah Akbar.
Hey, and we're back. All right, we're going to look up this week's games coming up. But first, I believe my man here, Benny, wants to say something to the league.
Yes, I would like to, Commish. Recently, I just proposed a trade to Stoner Jets. It was supposed to be a blockbuster deal, and I find out today that it got rejected.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. As commissioner of the league, just reiterate, it has to be voted, has to be denied by 3 other co-owners.
Yeah.
Now, we do that to keep it fair so it's not like an illegal trade or 2 teams colluding. But obviously
But at the same time, you know, I kind of made it fair for both teams to be able to make fair trades. You know, I didn't.
An even trade among two teams with winning records. It's
Yes.
not like it's a 1-6 giving away his best player to a 6-1 team.
Exactly. It was no offending anybody. It was just, you know, two competitive teams just trying to do adjustments on their teams and just trying to stay competitive and in the race for the playoffs.
So I'm going to allow you to reinstate the trade, and we're going to do another vote, and let's see if these guys can, you know, do the right thing, all right?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Don't deny me. Let's do this.
Okay. Now we're going to go to this week's games coming up. We're going to have Kaboom 69 versus Guardians of the NFL. My man right here. It's going to be a good game this week.
That's right.
Jerry, you better get your pants on.
I'm going to let you know right now, Jerry, I'm coming for you.
And he's coming hard. And we got Soaring Form versus Milanista coming up this week. My man Milanista would like to say something, but he's in the other room right now getting it on, you know?
Pepping, like a pep.
Yep, Pepper. We're going to have These Hoes Ain't Loyal versus a Lil Fi Fa. Peace! All right, welcome back. This is Pro Football Weekly. We got a little late clip from you, sister station. Our field reporter, Fabio Atanasio, got a little quick interview with Jerry Colon, coach of Kaboom 69.
Hi and welcome to a special report of Fantasy Football Weekly. I'm owner Fabio Atanasio of A Little FIFA, and today we're coming live from Long Island, New York. We have a special guest that's going to be doing our interview tonight. One of the first of our interviews on location to rebut the interview of Mr. Benny Colon of Guardians of the NFL. Tonight, our first guest is none other than Mr. Colon himself, Jeremiah Colon, the owner of Kaboom 69. Jeremiah, good evening, good evening. Welcome to our show here live.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you for joining us. You know, I know it's a very stressful week for you. All right, Jerry. Jerry, how's it going? Is it all right if I call you Jerry?
It's fine. It's
All
fine.
right, Jerry. You know, it's a very exciting week. This is the first week that you actually go head-to-head with one of your brothers, being that both brothers, Isaiah and Jerry, and Benny, are owners as well here in Don't Tread on Me Fantasy Football. So, you know, first question, Jerry. All right, so this is the first match against your brothers. First time all season that you're getting a chance to square off one-on-one with one of your brothers. You know, how do you think you're going to do this week? Your matchup against Guardians of the NFL.
Well, 2-5. You know, I'm pretty feeling, you know, a little shaky, but I know I can overcome any odds.
Okay.
So
So you're expecting high point turnout this week?
Always.
All right.
Always live on the high life.
All right, so, you know, let's talk about one of the hot topics so far right now in our fantasy league. You know, there's a lot of picks going out there, you know, a lot of penis pictures.
Yep.
And your brother likes to slap your face right next to the penis. How does that make you feel with all these penis pics going out right now?
Well, you know, he's the official member of Dicks R Us.
Oh, okay.
He likes to slob the knob, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Let's go to another hot topic for you right now. I know you've been switching QBs all season long, but everybody wants to know who you starting at QB this week.
Well, I just recently picked up Carson Palmer.
Oh, so are you going with Carson Palmer or are you going with old reliable Mr. Breeze?
I'm going with Palmer.
You're going with Palmer?
Yes.
New signing immediately in the starting.
Yes. Sometimes, you know, you got to take out your starter, put the backup. Sometimes, you know, it's 50-50, but hey, I live on the wild side.
Oh, it's a wild child.
Mm-hmm.
So as you mentioned before, you know, your record at 2-5 is not a great start.
No, it's
But
not.
you see your team turning it around and you're going to make the playoffs?
Well, you know, coming off of my last victory, I'm feeling good with the deals that I made thus far. So I should be coming up on top.
All right, well, it's funny you mentioned that because for my last question, you know, you mentioned deals and trades. There's been a lot of trades being sent out there, a lot of trades being denied. Even one trade sent my way, which I had to deny that shit.
Yeah.
So I want to know, how do you feel about all these trades being denied?
Well, you know, trades are trades. You know, I'm just trying to shake my roster up. You know, I got to improve, you know, being that I'm 2-5. You know, I got to make this playoff push.
All right, so making the playoff push. Well, Jerry, let me be the first to say thank you for joining us as our first interviewee. Offset, Don't Tread on Me Fantasy Football League. Again, I wish you nothing but luck. You're probably gonna lose, but hey, everything gonna be all right. All right, this is Fabio here. We're signing off here, our interview. I'm going to kick it back to our commish, Marty Amoroso, back in our headquarters. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and peace out. Good night.
I see it.
Play the music. Hey.